Art, if you haven't been to the New Britain Museum of American Art lately, you really don't know what you're missing.
How about one of the largest collections to hit the museum ever? It's 7,000 square feet of gorgeous artwork with a Latin American theme.
And this time around, it's not only in English, but Spanish, too. Take a look. If I asked you to guess the age of this painting, what would you say? 50 years old, 100 years old, 200 years old? How about 379 years old?
This is the earliest work in this exhibition.
Is this the 1638?
This is 1638. This is the painting by Dutch artist Frans Post, who traveled to Brazil in 1636. This is landscape in its infancy, one of the first depictions of Latin America by a European artist.
That's what this exhibit at the New Britain Museum of American Art is all about. Artists who traveled many years ago to Latin America to document what they saw.
We're delighted to be presenting this exhibition called Vistas Del Sur. It is an extraordinary exhibition featuring the collection of Patricia Phelps de Cisneros, which is an extraordinary collection of Latin American art. The collection was essentially formed as part of the Cisneros Foundation, which was established by Patricia and her husband Gustavo in the 1970s to help better promote the awareness of Latin American culture and heritage.
The time period is, again, is it from 1638 to...
1887.
1887.
So this exhibition features over 250 works spanning that period of time, showing some wonderful paintings, photographs, and works on paper. And essentially, it traces the evolution of landscape painting in Latin America.
And as I look at some of these paintings, some of them have a real Hudson River painting feel to them.
They do, which is really quite remarkable to look at it not only in terms of how North American artists and European artists were depicting Latin America, because what you see here is a range. You see a range that shows the romanticized, the idealized scenes of Latin America, really based on Western conventions, but you also see some precise illustrations based on direct observations from nature.
There is so much to see at this exhibit, the largest the museum has presented to date, 7,000 square feet spanning 3 galleries.
This tends to be a bit of an educational interactive space so that you can see some of the documentaries that were filmed. And while the other gallery represented perhaps some of the more traditional artists, here you also have some representation of individuals who are not professionally trained.
Oh, seriously, these are...
And interestingly enough, this wall, for instance, show a number of beautiful drawings, sketches, and watercolors by ship captains and admirals, because as part of the Navy, one had to learn draftsmanship as they were exploring the shoreline. And you'll see some really extraordinary renderings.
You'll also notice this exhibit is offered in both English and Spanish. Do I need to be bilingual in order to come and enjoy this exhibit?
No, but
does it help?
You can certainly benefit from it. But it's our first bilingual presentation, and so you'll see exhibition text in both English and in Spanish.
Get here soon, though. The exhibit runs through April 16th.
So we were thrilled not only to be able to bring that exhibition here to the New Britain Museum of American Art, which, by the way, is the oldest museum dedicated solely to American art, and all the more important to be able to bring this exhibition to an American art museum, but to be able to do so in showing off our gorgeous new wing and expansion.
Oh, the installment of that museum, it is a hidden gem. It's not hidden, it's a gem. You got to go see it because it's right here in Connecticut. And the new CEO, Min Jung Kim, she is just a delight. I love her. New things coming to an already great museum. I'm just so happy to see that.
Now, if you would like more information on this particular exhibit or to learn what's happening at the museum in general, please head to their website. It is nbmaa.org.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you guys for providing us with that beautiful artwork.